Leo, what are you doing here? I can't marry you. You're a mechanic. Leo, I'm not that girl anymore. My life's different now. The people I work with, my future. And I'm grateful. But gratitude isn't marriage.
I wanted to surprise you. I've been saving up, thought we could finally make it official. You can't or you won't? Different. Sophia, I fixed your world when it was falling apart. I worked every damn night so you could shine.
I am a mechanic. Not the kind you see in offices with glass walls and air conditioning. The kind that smells like oil before you even shake his hand. My workshop sat by the roadside. Rusty zinc roof. Cracked walls. Engines crying for attention. I loved it. Because broken things made sense to me. You fix them, and they work again. That belief followed me into love. And that's where I was wrong. Her name was Sophia. She didn't belong in my world. Her hands were always clean. Her dreams were always big. She passed my workshop every morning, books in her arms, ambition in her eyes. One day she told me I worked very hard. I laughed. I said hard work is cheaper than talent. She smiled. That smile became my weakness. When Sophia gained admission, she cried. I didn't. Because I understood something she didn't yet. Dreams are expensive. She said she didn't want to burden me. I didn't think twice. I told her I'd handle it. Those 3 words would later destroy me. I worked longer hours. Skipped meals. Borrowed money. I fixed cars under the sun until my skin burned. Sophia never saw that part. She only saw transfers. Paid bills. Encouragement. Whenever she complained, I told her to just focus on school, that I had everything else. When I visited her school, her friends laughed. She laughed too. Not proudly. Not cruelly. Just enough. I pretended not to hear. Love teaches you how to swallow humiliation quietly. One night, exhaustion caught me. School was expensive. I couldn't let it stop her. I told myself I'd find a way. She hugged me. I smiled. I didn't know that being good was no longer enough. On her graduation day, I stood at the back. Her friends wore suits. Their parents took pictures. I clapped harder than anyone. She hugged me and whispered that we made it. I believed her. I used what I had, connections. Customers who owed me favors. Men who respected my honesty. Within weeks, Sophia got a job. Office. Air conditioning. Respect. Her salary was more than I made in months. She dressed differently. Spoke differently. And slowly, looked at me differently. She stopped visiting my workshop. Complained about the smell of petrol on my clothes. I laughed. I told her this was my uniform. She didn't laugh. She stopped calling me her fiancé. She started saying I was her friend. That's when fear entered my chest. One evening, she told me we needed to talk. She said we weren't on the same level anymore. I swallowed. She told me I was a mechanic. That word hit harder than any insult. I reminded myself I was a mechanic when she needed school fees. She said I shouldn't make it sound like she owed me her life. I told her I didn't want her life, I wanted the future we planned. She stood up and told me she had outgrown that future. When she walked away, I told myself love needs patience. I treated her like an engine that just needed time. More care. More effort. But people are not machines. Machines don't lie. Machines don't pretend. Machines don't drain you while smiling. I kept fixing. Kept forgiving. Kept bleeding quietly. Until one day, I looked at myself. And realized. I was the one broken now. My hands still worked. But my chest felt empty. That's when I learned the hardest lesson of my life. Some things don't need fixing. They need living. Love is not about suffering in silence. It is not about proving your worth through pain. And not everyone who lets you work on them wants to be whole. Today, I still fix engines. Still listen to the sound of what's wrong. Still replace what's damaged. But I no longer confuse love with labor. Because real love doesn't wear you down. It doesn't leak you dry. It doesn't leave you broken on the roadside. I am a mechanic. And this time, I fixed myself. Thank you for watching. Leave a comment below, like, and please don't forget to subscribe and share to your loved ones. For more videos like this, check out my channel.